Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about the Greek civilization. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to get our newest videos. Definition of Greek civilization. Greek civilization is defined as the period after the Mycenaean civilization, which extended from 1200 BC to 223 BC and ended with the death of Alexander the Great. The period of Greek civilization was characterized by many achievements in various scientific, artistic, political, and philosophical fields, leaving a distinctive legacy for Western civilization. Geography of ancient Greece. Greece is located in southeastern Europe, and it is a peninsula that extends from the Balkans to the Mediterranean Sea, and is characterized as a mountainous area interspersed with many forests, in addition to the presence of many bays in it. It also includes areas suitable for growing many types of plants, such as citrus, olives, palms, wheat, barley, and rocky areas suitable for grazing only. Ancient Greece is divided into 3 geographical regions in addition to the areas that came under Greek control, which are Northern Greece, Central Greece, and the Peloponnese. Expansion of ancient Greece. Many ancient Greek cities began to look forward to expansion during the first half of the first millennium BC, so they established centers across the Mediterranean. The process of expansion began through commercial contacts, then evolved into the subjugation of the local city population and their annexation to Greece, and then those cities became independent states, or of a new Greek character, some of which acquired a new culture from their neighboring peoples. By 500 BC, the Greeks had established about 500 areas under their control, comprising about 60,000 Greek citizens who constituted 40% of the total Greeks. These expansions led to the spread of Greek art, the movement of goods, and the Greek way of life in Spain, France, the Adriatic region, the Black Sea, North Africa, and Italy. The most important historical events during the Greek civilization. Trojan War, 1250 BC. According to Greek mythology, the Trojan War took place between the Trojan people and the Greeks, and lasted for several years. It ended with the entry of a group of Greek warriors to the city of Troy with a huge wooden horse after the king of Troy allowed it to enter without his knowledge of the presence of warriors in it, and then the warriors came out of it and opened the gates of the city, and it was captured. Beginnings of the Olympic Games, 776 BC. Many celebrations and games were held at Olympia as part of a religious festival, and the Olympic Games began as a race in a stadium. It then developed into 23 competitions that include many sports, including horse racing, wrestling, discus, javelin throw, running, boxing, and others. The emergence of Greek tyrants, 650 BC. They were a group of aristocratic rulers who continued to rule with the help of mercenary soldiers, and were characterized as opportunists, so they were hated by the general public, most notably Thrasippelos. The era of tyrants ended in 510 BC at the hands of the king of Sparta with the expulsion of Pisistratus' son. Mint of coins, 600 BC. The Greeks minted metal work to be a reliable payment system, and the first coin was minted in Lydia before 600 BC, which was known as electrum, a mixture of gold and silver. Over time, most cities had coins with their own carved symbols and signs. Pericles Era, 445 BC, 429 BC. Pericles is one of the rulers of the city of Athens, and the city prospered during his reign due to the many achievements and reforms that took place during his reign. These include equal access to public jobs for all groups, allowing children to attend home education until the age of 7 and then attending schools that focused on music, physical education and mathematics. Culture in Greek civilization. The ancient Greek civilization can be considered as the cradle of Western civilization, as there are many similarities between the two civilizations, as many of the activities and practices practiced within Western civilization date back to the Greek civilization. Examples include the use of the alphabet for reading, enjoying the Olympic Games every 2 years, in addition to some customs and traditions, and methods of building construction. Greek alphabet. The Greek alphabet was based in its beginning on the Semitic alphabet of the Phoenicians, which consists of 22 letters with some symbols that add movements to the letters, and the Greek alphabet differs from the written and hieroglyphic texts that precede it, that each symbol in it represents one separate letter and not a syllable. The Greeks also modified the Phoenician alphabet by creating separate vowels and changing some symbols, as well as making the alphabet more phonetically correct. Greek literature. Ancient Greek literature can be considered of great importance, although it has not reached the present era, due to its high quality. In addition to writing a large part of Western literature until the middle of the 19th century by accomplished authors characterized by their comprehensive knowledge of the Greek tradition, and their awareness that literary models were mostly based on Greek models, and were written directly or using the Latin language. Philosophy in Greek civilization. Taking the word philosophy from the Greek word philosophia consists of 2 syllables. The first syllable, philos, means love, and the second syllable, sophia, means wisdom. It literally means love of wisdom. The word love indicates interest in something or fondness for it. It indicates giving value to something. Anyone who loves wisdom seeks something worth pursuing. The philosopher, according to the ancient Greeks, is the person who loves wisdom and seeks to obtain comprehensive knowledge. Ancient Greek philosophy can be divided into 2 periods, the pre-Socratic period and the post-Socratic period, due to the importance and ambiguity of Socrates' personality at the same time. He influenced the philosophy of both Aristotle and Plato, whose philosophy was important and popular for up to 2,500 years, and the Greek civilization was characterized by the presence of a large number of philosophers. Art in Greek civilization. Greek art and sculpture have had a profound impact throughout the ages. Many of the styles that were used in the past have been reproduced, and the current art in the Eastern world derives from Greek art. The importance of Greek art and sculptures is due to the fact that they reflect Greek life, including events, heroes, gods, mythical creatures, and Greek culture. Many materials and tools were used in Greek sculptures, such as marble and various stones available in Greece, in addition to the use of clay, but most of the statues made of clay were destroyed, and most of the statues of Roman origin remained. The Romans had a deep respect for Greek sculptures, and copied many of them, which preserved myths from being lost. Greek sculpture reached its zenith during the classical period, due to the application of advanced mathematics principles when designing sculptures, which contributed to supporting their aesthetics. Thanks for watching and stay connected for more.